Hey, everybody. Welcome to the STG Podcast Players Championship Edition.
Yeah, what a weekend. Not going to lie. It was very entertaining. Last time I got my heart rate up watching a tournament has been a while, so that was it was pretty good.
I don't know if I'd get my heart rate up, but it was a good event, good golf, epic Sunday, really.
That didn't get your heart rate up. The birdie on 17.
I thought it was good. I thought it was
You didn't
good.
think it was exciting.
I thought it was very exciting, but...
Dude, your heart rate's not malleable enough, I guess.
Listen, Nance.
Let's get right into it, though. Cam Young, what a way to finish. The birdie on 17 to tie it up was awesome. Like I said, got my heart rate going. And then, 18 pumps a huge 375-yard drive, middle of the fairway.
So I played golf many, many years with a guy years ago, and he called that a championship-defining moment.
Yeah.
Cam came out, hit a beautiful shot on 17, made birdie, hit possibly what he said was the greatest drive of his life, 375 yards on 18, one of the toughest driving holes on the whole tour, under pressure, and that's what leads to winning championships.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as he hit it, you kind of knew it was perfect, and it's tight draw right up the fairway. Perfect hole setup for him too, because he's a natural drawer of the ball, which is sick. And yeah, he pumps that one.
And Fitzy went to the middle of the green on 17, and then the pressure got to him, and he hit what looked to be a weak cut into the trees on 18, leading to a bogey and losing the tournament.
When I first saw it, I thought he had a good drive because he's a short. Well, I don't know how short he is, but like I didn't expect him to go through so far. And then, the wind was howling from behind, so it didn't help him. But yeah, and then I thought that he might have a look at the green, but the place he put himself in, is impossible.
Well, the pine straw is tough to play off, so you got to hit the fairway in that situation if you're going to have a chance at the win. He didn't do it. What do you think, coming up 15, 16, 17, 18, the crowd was chanting USA, USA.
Yeah, I didn't actually hear it in the moment. I wasn't paying attention, I guess, but that's sick. I love it.
And they were also booing Fitzpatrick.
Well, that's a bit aggressive, but I don't hate it. I like that they're trying to make him sweat a little bit.
National pride there, USA, and maybe it helped Cam a little bit, push him over the top.
I mean, fair enough. Cam is like the most American-looking dude I've ever seen. He's sponsored by the MLB. That's the most American sport.
Mm-hmm.
He just looks like the man, you know?
He put it together, and that's why he came out with the victory.
Yeah.
What about Oberg?
Yeah, I was sad to see him lose. He's got a really clean swing, good-looking dude. I think he's, I was sad to see him fall on the final day there, but starting the day with three ahead is honestly not the best case scenario because then you're just nervous going into it. So,
well, that's why they call him the diabolical Pete Dye, because those courses can come out and bite you. His use of water and bunkers pretty much everywhere out there. If you're not hitting the ball absolutely perfect, you can find yourself making bogeys and doubles.
Yeah, and I was 18, I think was, there's a lot of double bogeys on 18. So when I saw them coming down 18, like the final pairing, I was a little concerned for one of them, and I'm just glad it was not Cam Young.
Well, I think the right guy won. He went for it. He hit the shots, and that's how you win out there.
Yeah. He's a player, too. Some people are saying it's the most clutch drive in players' history. What would you say to that? Do you think that's an overstatement, or are you
well, it
on
was
that
an
train?
absolute bomb. I think it's the longest drive on the hole in the history of ShotLink, the ShotLink era. So, yeah. There was a 20-mile-an-hour wind behind him, but he still had to execute the shot, and he put it in position A.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think that I don't know if I'd go as far as saying most clutch of all time, but I loved it. It was great. Way to pull it out there, that's for sure.
100%.
But yeah, I love Cam Young, so I'm fully on his team there. What do you think of Rory and his back issues keeping him down this week?
Sometimes if you work out too much, you're going to have some minor injuries, and it's going to affect your game. So there's a give and take between working out and working out too much and possibly hurting yourself.
Well, yeah, I just don't think that it's, well, funny coming from you, but I just don't know if it's worth it at the end of the day when you're that high level. Because when you think about it, like Tiger, for example, when Tiger was, unbelievably dominant, he was a toothpick little kid that was swinging loose, swinging free. He had a lot of speed from technique, but not necessarily power. And then he just decided to get jacked. And then all of a sudden he's not the same guy anymore. And he has all these back issues and all these issues. So I just don't know, why people are so obsessed with getting in the gym in terms of power when it's, the length and the flexibility is really what's going to do it for you, I think.
Well, I can tell you with all the pressure these guys have and the day-to-day grind that they go through, a lot of them are probably using the gym for a huge stress reliever. And once you get into it and you're going every single day or 5 days a week or 6 days a week, you just don't feel the same if you aren't going to the gym every day. So it does become somewhat of a part of your lifestyle, an addiction where you can't go without it.
Yeah, maybe, but I just don't know. I don't see the benefit of it enough to make it worth it at the end of the day. As Rory's strength coach, you should be telling Rory that he's not allowed to lift heavy.
Well, I think we could do a whole another episode on the benefits and drawbacks of being a gym rat.
Yeah, but I don't mind being a gym rat if you're not a professional athlete. Also, or
true, but
if you're in a physical athletic sport, then you do what you need to do. Like football, obviously, they're all going to be gym rats. Golf, historically, the better, well, not better, but Rory has the most yardage on tour, debatably, consistently. So if you're working out for your own pleasure, then you need to stop.
Well, he's probably doing it for looks too, because when he came out, he was a little bit pudgy, and now he's jacked and ripped.
Yeah, but it's not worth it, dude. Well, I mean, he's playing well anyway, but
I would say it is worth it. So your argument is not going to fly with me here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying I don't think that it's benefited him in the long run. He has the distance. What do you think of Xander Schauffele in the hunt again? I think that he's my pick for the Masters this year. But
I think a great moment was when he was sitting in the scoring area, saw Young hit that absolute bomb, and then hit us with that GIF moment, looking up at the camera.
Yeah,
he's great. I think he's fantastic.
Yeah, and he's a player. So I think that he's my pick. Who do you think you got coming in up into the Masters here in a couple weeks?
I got Tiger.
Okay, what are we doing here? Tiger.
To
win. We're not talking about who's going to get the most camera time. I'm talking about who's going to win.
We weren't even going to talk about this, but Tiger's jet was just spotted in Augusta.
Yeah, I saw that too, but I just, we're talking about
So
winners.
anytime Tiger tees it up, he has a chance to win, even though he hasn't played in a long time. Spotted in Augusta, and hopefully for everybody, big Tiger fans, he's going to be playing.
Yeah, I want to see him play, but we're still talking about who's winning here.
Tiger.
Okay, you're nuts. Anyways.
Moving on. Moving on.
Let's
get live golf.
No, not yet.
Yes,
not yet. Golf. Not yet. I want to talk about, I don't even know how to say his name, Sudarshan Yelamaraju.
Sardajan Yelamaraju. T5 at the Players. Unbelievable.
Out of Winnipeg, Canada. Shout out to Canada.
India to Winnipeg at a very young age. Not a golf mecca.
Nope.
Freezing cold, huge mosquitoes in the summer. Not a place you actually even want to live.
But yeah, for me, I mean, I love the story because I've only ever taken one lesson in my life. This kid's taken 0, and he's my age. So it's pretty cool to see him pumping so hard, and he's never taken a lesson, never played college, came out of the butthole of Canada. Sorry, Winnipeg. but like he's had everything against him, and he's T5 at the Players, which is pretty sick.
Well, you look at, they're saying that him and his father watched a ton of YouTube, hit a ton of balls at up here in Canada. I don't know how many they got in the States, but golf domes. So indoor, they're about 120-yard domes where you can go practice in the winter. This is where this guy honed his talent, and now he's T5 at the Players Championship.
Yeah, a little $925,000 paycheck doesn't really hurt the bank account, so that's pretty sick for him.
Yeah, awesome story. We'll see where it goes. I hadn't even heard of him before this. Looked him up. I guess he shot a 64 at the Waste Management. So this guy's the real deal.
Yeah, you were saying that you think more Canadians should be talking about him because he's
well, I had
he's
never
a pretty
even,
cool story. From
the Canadian golf press, I hadn't even heard of him. So
yeah. Well, I mean, it's awesome to see him just lurking in the leaderboard. So hopefully he sticks around.
And another Canadian lefty at that.
Yeah. Those
Could
damn
he follow?
Those damn lefties.
Could he follow in the footsteps of Mike Weir? Does he have that kind of skill?
I don't know. We'll see.
Only time will tell, but it'll be cool to watch Chardin and see where he goes. All right, now let's get to Liv.
Okay, now we can talk about Liv. Yeah.
Let's get to Liv. Awesome tournament. Went to a playoff. Another big story coming out of it for a Canadian. Richard T. Lee goes to a playoff with Bryson DeChambeau.
Yeah. But
what do you think?
I don't know, dude. It was shocking to say the least. When Bryson goes in the water, you think it's green light all day, and I thought he had it in the bag, and so did everybody else.
Well, that's where golf can come back and bite you. I don't know if he's been in this kind of massive pressure situation. He probably has many times, but this is the biggest. This was his opportunity to win the biggest tournament that he's ever won.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough for Bryson to make par there, and then you 3-putt from 11 feet really crushes the soul. But
well, I can tell you, as a golfer, he tried to ram it in, and he played too much break. But I'd rather try to ram it in than leave it short right.
Yeah, I agree, but at the same time, like, do you think that's just not focused enough, or do you think?
I think it was a little bit of pressure, and he tried to hit it too hard. He played too much break, and that's what happened.
Yeah, it was tough to watch for sure. But hey, it happens. Bryson deserves the win either way.
Bryson was shocked. Bryson was absolutely shocked that he missed the putt. But as a consolation prize, Richard T. Lee walking away with $2.5 million for the second place, I think, is going to make him feel pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a 2.5 that feels good, or if that's like okay, I guess I'll take it.
Well, it's cool to see he's a wild card. He's a wild card out on Liv, and he's playing fantastic. So I hope he can get a win out there.
Yeah, that's true. And then 4 aces win yet again. So
there is quite a few stories that could come out of this. 4 aces win again. Anthony Kim, Dustin Johnson, the boys are playing unbelievable. Anthony Kim is in 4th place on the Live Tour right now.
Yeah, we love that.
Do you know what happens if he gets to 3rd place?
No.
He could get into the U.S. Open and the Open Championship.
That would be awesome.
Only one person stands in his way.
Who?
Smiley.
What?
I think that's his name.
Oh, I see.
Let's check it out.
I don't know what the leaderboard's looking like right now, but I mean, I do absolutely want to see Anthony Kim in the Opens. But what about?
So we've got John Rahm in 1st place right now in the standings. We got Bryson DeChambeau in 2nd, Elvis Smiley in 3rd, and then Anthony Kim in 4th.
Yeah.
So if Anthony Kim can get ahead of Elvis Smiley, because Rahm and DeChambeau are already in those events, that would push Anthony Kim to 1st place because they're already in, and get him into the U.S. Open and the Open Championship, which I think would be a massive story.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And then hopefully he ends up playing well, because then he's playing good golf regardless right now, so I would believe that he would play well, but that would be pretty exciting.
So recap: Bryson DeChambeau with the win, 4 aces with the team win. Cam Young with the win on the. I got Cam Smith on the mind for some reason. But Cam Young.
Hey, Cam Smith, one of the best putters of all time.
We're talking live. Anyway, huge weekend in golf. Lots of stories. I thought it was great.
I did too. But yeah, thanks for checking in, guys. We're gonna call it for the day. Stay tuned for the next episode. We got a pretty cool guest coming in talking about golf tournaments and the only acceptable place to act like a buffoon on the golf course. So
sounds good.
So we'll see you then.
Get ready.